Oh my goodness. I know y'all seen what happened. I'm repping the shirt. You know what happened, and I'm here to talk about it. Been posting a lot of boxing content and a lot of UFC content, so I got to get back to the NBA, all of that. And you know what I'm going to talk about today? Russel Westbrook just joined the LA Lakers. Are you kidding me? This is a crazy, crazy deal that happened right before the draft. Big time Westbrook fan, always have been, always will be. I didn't think we'd ever see the day that we would match up with LeBron James. I kind of seen talks about it, and I told all my friends, I was like, there's no way that this happens. You know, Westbrook gets paid too much. A lot of things would have to happen. They traded three or four guys for him and a rookie. They traded to get my boy, and we are going to LA to get a chip. Come on now. I wanted to talk about it. Like I said, Russel Westbrook to the Lakers might not be a great fit. These guys, all three of those guys are great players. LeBron, top 3 all-time. Russel Westbrook, top 10 point guard of all time. And Anthony Davis still got some room to show, but he is a great player. He's probably the best power forward in the game right now. Like I said, it isn't the best fit right now. We'll have to see how these guys play together. I expect LeBron James and Russel Westbrook to get along and to play great together. I think it's a match that can work. And to get into detail, you know, a lot of people are going to talk about the shooting. Shooting is a problem when you don't got at least two guys who can just dominate the floor. We've seen Westbrook take bum-ass teams to the playoffs. We've seen that happen before. And we've seen LeBron take bum-ass teams to the championship. So what more could you want? This is a hell of a combo, especially a 1-2 punch. And I know Westbrook don't shoot well, but if you think about it, look, LeBron plays a lot of minutes because he hasn't had a lot of people who can really come in and score a lot. Anthony Davis is there, but he's not a ball handler. He's far from it. So when LeBron comes off of the floor, boom, you put Westbrook in. Westbrook will go get you 10, 15 points before LeBron has to come back in. The guy's an animal. He's always been a dog, and I think that's what attracted LeBron James the most about Russel Westbrook is that dude's a dog, and he's going to go get you points. Whether you're on the floor, whether you're off the floor, Westbrook's going to make it happen. I think LeBron respected that about him. And I think that's why LeBron recruited him. I guess they all three had a talk about 2 weeks ago. It would probably be 2-3 weeks ago by the time this video comes out. But they had a talk, and LeBron recruited him, you know. And Westbrook's from L.A. He went to college at UCLA. He's always talked about going back home. Obviously, I got the OKC shirt on. That's where he's known from coming from. But he's a L.A. boy, and when the possibility came up that, you know, he could go back to L.A., I think he jumped right on it. I didn't expect Westbrook to really ring chase this hard, and I guess it's ring chasing, I guess it's not, but to a degree it is because, you know, these guys won a championship 2 years ago. They might have won it this year if LeBron didn't get hurt and Anthony Davis wasn't completely out. They might have got another one this year. And you know, I seen a couple of talks that said, "Oh, you're mad at KD still," but Westbrook doing this is fine. The Lakers and Westbrook have never been rivals. They've never been rivals. To be honest, Westbrook and LeBron have never been rivals because Westbrook can't really fuck with him, and it is what it is. Like, I'm still a fan. I still think Westbrook's a great player. He's top 10 in the league right now. But we couldn't really mess with what LeBron was doing. It's a one-in-a-generational talent. Like, the guy's an animal. And we couldn't really mess with him. But there's never been no beef there. With the Kevin Durant situation, he went to Golden State after Golden State beat OKC in a 7-game series to go to the finals and then join them the next season. Like, the difference between the two, you can't even compare them because Westbrook just got done being on the Washington Wizards who weren't worth a shit. He was making G League players look like $15 million contract players. Bradley Beal had his best season with Westbrook, which is a coincidence because Westbrook makes everybody better. And then you got You got things like Kevin Durant. He jumped to that team that was already good as hell. They had already won multiple championships without him. That was a fact. And the one they didn't win is because LeBron went absolutely crazy and dropped like 40 a game in order to get them that championship. The thing is, Westbrook, to get back on topic, Westbrook's a dog. And I think this guy is going to be a good fit. I think it'll take some time. I say, you know, the first 30, 40 games, Westbrook's going to have to make some adjustments to play with these guys, but I know he will because he's determined to win. The guy's a winner. He'll take your team to the playoffs. He'll give you a triple-double every night, triple-double king. He will literally give you one every night if you need him to. And it'll take some pressure off LeBron James' shoulders, who obviously needs it because he's getting up there in age. And, you know, he's not that 30, 40-point-a-night guy anymore. He's more of a facilitator. And LeBron is okay. I think LeBron's okay with taking a back seat and letting the younger guys, I should say, score a little bit more buckets because, you know, anything to win a championship. And that's why he brought Westbrook in, because he knows he's an animal and he knows Westbrook is going to give it 100% every night. And you got to respect that. He's not going to cheat you on effort. The guy is normally healthy. For the majority of his career, he's been healthy for every game. And he just goes out there and he puts his body on the line. He puts everything on the line to go out there and give you the best performance. He's the most entertaining player in the league right now, because you know whether he's playing the Kings or he's playing against the Nets, he's going to give you the same exact effort. He plays like they're not keeping score. He plays like it's a pickup game out in the park, and he's got something to prove. Like, people are calling him bums on the bench. Like, he's going crazy every night, and he's not going to cheat you on effort. So, all I got to say at the end of the day is Lakers and foe. Fuck the Nets. The Nets aren't going to do nothing about it. Kyrie's too emotional. KD's just a bitch at that. That's all I got to say about him. He's just a punk. And James Harden, I like James Harden, but James Harden don't got that killer instinct in him either. You think about it, the two people with got the most dog in them in the league is LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. These guys go crazy. And then you add Anthony Davis on top of it, and by the time I drop this video, they'll probably add somebody else that I'm not talking about. They're going to add people. The Lakers are going to win the championship next year, but we need to see the Lakers versus Nets in the championship. That is what we need. Kyrie and KD versus LeBron and Westbrook will be a match made in heaven. We need this for basketball, and I got the Lakers. If that goes down, realistically, I got it. Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6. 2022 champs. You heard it here first. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for tuning in.